Hey guys, Mark from Northeast Bass Fishing. How you doing? Well, I haven't done a tackle shop video in a few days. My buddy Sean was up. We were fishing we fished on Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. And if you guys had seen some of my shorts, caught some fish. It got cold yesterday, Saturday. Cold and windy. So yesterday was the toughest. Caught a few fish, but it was definitely the toughest of the 3 days. But it's always fun to get out in November. So it was great to have them come up and get together and fish for a few days. So if you guys saw the short I did on the Keitech order I got, I'll do the full video now, and you can see all the goodies I got from Keitech the other day. Let's see. This is kind of a mix and match of different baits. Some of them, they're newer baits, and some of their standards, but I did get another bag of that Glide Cameron, that 3.5-inch craw bait, which is pretty cool. I haven't used it a lot because I've got it more at the end of the season here. But if you guys are looking for a cool looking craw bait that you can use as a trailer, or you can flip and pitch, it has a very cool action in the water. And this color, I forgot to tell you, is just the goby color. So I'll show you what that goby color looks like up close. So there's that Glide Cameron, that 3.5-inch bait, and it looks like it's that clear underside. Looks like a green pumpkin top with some black and purple flake, maybe some gold flake in there too. But cool, really cool. So there are different ways to rig these. I am not an expert on this bait yet. As I said, I just kind of got it late in the season here, so I probably won't be able to put it into full use until next spring, but definitely a cool looking bait. And it comes in a pack of 6. So that's the Glide Cameron 3.5-inch bait from Keitech, and that's the goby color. Let's see, I did grab, I've been throwing it more lately. It's a bait I used to throw a little kind of in and out with it, and I've thrown it more lately, and that's the little spider, the 3.5-inch from Keitech. And there was a few colors here that I hadn't tried that I wanted to try. And this is the black blue cinnamon color. I think, do you get 5 of these or 6? I'm not sure. You have 5 of these. So for you guys who like that baby spider, or baby spider, call it the baby spider, little spider, this is really a great option on a Ned. And since Ned bait fishing is so popular nowadays, this is another great option where you're not throwing a Ned worm, you're throwing like a craw imitation. But that is, what did I say that was again? Black blue cinnamon. So you've got the black blue flake in there, and kind of like an off brown on the bottom. So very crayfish looking color. And really, you know, if you guys saw my videos on spider jigs and finesse spider jigs, this is one of them right here. This is one of the most popular ones. And I tend to stick with that 3.5-inch size. I like it a little bigger, but there's how they come. It's nice they come in that little tray. Keeps the tails all nice and straight. But that's the black blue cinnamon color right there in the little spider. I also got the dark goby color, which just in the pack alone looks pretty cool. A little similar to that Glide Cameron color. With that dark goby color, you've got that green pumpkin, you know, top part, and it's really like I guess you'd call it like a brown with a gold flake on the belly. Pretty neat. It's got that squid scent, which if you guys know Keitech baits, you know that smell well. But another cool addition to the Ned party. Another option with that little spider. So that's there, that dark goby. And the last one I got is the green pumpkin, green and purple flake. So this is kind of like that green pumpkin candy color I like so much. And I didn't even realize that they had some different colors. I thought I kind of had all of them. But this one I really like. I mean, they all look cool, but that's really cool. So you get the green pumpkin with that green and purple flake on there. Great clear water color. These are excellent on a Ned, so give them a shot if you haven't. If you're looking for like a craw option for a Ned, little spider is a good one. And along the same lines is the hyper spider, which I've actually thrown more lately. Done very well with it. This is a 3.2-inch bait, and this is that same color, that green pumpkin, green and purple flake. So this is like their new version of a spider bait. And this is just the hyper spider. And I'll show it to you right next to each other. So the Hyper Spider comes in the package like that. Everything's protected. It's not gonna get all bent up. If I can get it open, I'll show it to you. Oh, I was opening it from the wrong side, that's why. But this is that same color, so I'll show them to you next to each other. So that green pumpkin, green and purple flake, there's the Hyper Spider. It's a 3.2 inch bait. Now the little spider, and this is the same color, it's a 3.5 inch. So if you're looking maybe for a little more compact, this has got more, the claws are a little thicker here. You get a little more, probably a little more vibration with those claws. The skirt on top, you can see is a little thicker. So there's the comparison, the little spider and the Hyper Spider. So depending on what you like, they both work. I actually have been throwing this one more lately, and I like it. It is a little more bulky. This is a little thin, so with your Ned, you know, your hook going through there, they may tear a little easier. This one has a little more bulk to it, but they're good. They're both, and these are the same color. That green pumpkin, green and purple flake. So there's the little spider, and there's the Hyper Spider. Remember, that's a 3.2 inch bait, and just a more compact craw. Different, you know, type of craw body. A little thicker here, but these work great. I like them. I like them a lot. Try to keep that straight in the pack. Nice the clamshell is nice. It keeps it all together. So there's that color, and here is the natural craw color in the same bait, that 3.2 inch Hyper Spider with that squid scent on all these. So, phew. You don't have to put scent on your soft plastic Keitechs, that's for sure. And this natural craw color is really, really cool. You know that I like anything that's like green pumpkin brown, has a little orange in it, and this is perfect. I love that natural craw color. I got it in the the little spider a time ago, but this is a nice one. I like this. So, as I said, if you're looking for another option for your Ned fishing, try these craws out, these little spiders out, these little spider jig type baits from Keitech. They're really cool. If everybody else is throwing a Ned, you're throwing something a little different, might be the ticket. All right, so that's all the spider jig type stuff I got. I did get another pack, which I think is going to probably be pretty good bait here as it gets colder, because we were starting to get some bites this weekend on the small Keitechs, like the 2.8s and the 3.3s, just swimming them slowly. So I think this, I haven't really used it a lot yet, this swing bait 2.8. I haven't really put this in the water yet a lot to really know how much I like it. As I said, a lot of these baits coming late in the season. You know, now I'm kind of throwing jerk baits a lot and other things. I'm not throwing my soft plastics as much, but I think this might play well here as it gets colder, and that's the natural blue pearl color. Even though, I mean, you look at it, you go, oh, that looks pink to me, but that's what they're calling it. And it's a 2.8 inch finesse swim bait. And I'm just going to throw this on a little, you know, one of their Keitech, you know, tungsten heads. But as you can see, this is very, very finessey, very finessey. And as I said, this color is natural blue pearl. And I mean, you can kind of see the blue to it, but to me, it almost just it's like it's a pink bait, but real finessey. So if you're looking for something real finessey for the fall time here, early winter coming up, the next time I'm out, it's probably just going to start getting colder now, which is weird because the water is still, this last few days, is still in the 50s. And really Thursday and Friday, it wasn't that cold out, it was just windy. And yesterday it got cold, and the wind was terrible, but then the wind kind of somewhat slowed down. It calmed down a little bit in the afternoon, and then when the sun was out, it was actually a nice day. It's just the wind has been awful. So these little guys, it's hard for me to throw little tiny baits like this when the wind is really ripping. It's hard to feel them. So it's not the best conditions for it. But if you're looking for a finessey swim bait, there it is right there. That swing bait 2.8. So I have a feeling these and the other ones I got are going to be in the water a lot as the season ends here. I did get another pack. You know, I love this for the hover rig, and that's that Shad Impact 5 inch. And this is that one of their newer colors, that Table Rock Shad, which I thought looked awesome. So I grabbed a pack of that. I'm glad they are getting some different colors in the 5 inch. But if you guys haven't tried the hover rig yet, check out some of my other videos on the hover rig and rigging this bait up. This works really, really well on a hover rig. I love the 5-inch size. I do great with the smallmouth on this. But as I said, when it's super, super windy, these baits are tough to throw around. That's a tough technique when this wind is really howling like it has been. I think that's, how many come in a pack of those? I think 6. So you got 6 of them. They come in that nice clamshell there. So it's a cool color. Get that purple and that chartreuse belly. I think the smallies might eat that. So the next time I'm out, hopefully I can try some of these out. The wind won't be hampering limiting my baits I want to throw. I did get a couple packs of the same color, that electric blue and chartreuse. I got the 3.3 and the 3.8. I had a couple of the 3.3s left, and I wanted to get some more of them, so I got both the 3.3 and the 3.8 in the Keitech. And if you're looking for a really cool looking swing impact fat color, that's a pretty cool one with that chartreuse belly, that blue back, great clear water. And that's the 3.3, which I was throwing on that finesse tush head yesterday, and I caught one largemouth that was about the same size as the bait. It was about an 8-inch largie. But there's that Keitech fat, that swing impact fat, and that electric blue and chartreuse. Really cool color. And I figured let me get the 3.8, which I didn't even have the 3.8, which I tend to throw the 3.8 more than the 3.3, but you know, if the fish are real finicky, sometimes going to that smaller swim bait is the ticket, but there's that same color. In the 3.8, if you want a bulkier bait, or bigger size, which, as I said, I tend to throw the bigger 3.8 first. If it's real tough and they're not eating, then I might switch to that 3.3. But I did catch that. If you guys saw my short and a nice largemouth I caught on the river, that was on a 3.8 on a what kind of jig head was I using on that one? That was just a twist head, not a jig head. It wasn't a tush head. And the last thing I got was, I got the last 3 colors that I did not have of that Model 4 heavy duty jig from Keitech in the 1/2 ounce. And this is, as you can see, a black blue color. So I got the 3 colors I did not have to try out. It's a nice jig. I've been doing well with it. It's tungsten. It's perfect for up here. And as I remember, these were difficult to kind of get out of these packs. But if you have not seen this jig yet, here's what it looks like up close. As I said, this is the 1/2 ounce size. It's a heavy duty jig. It's got a double bait keeper, which is nice because I add rattles, so I can add the rattle strap to that first part, and then my bait keeper for the actual, if I have a soft plastic trailer on there or something, that this other keeper will keep that in place. But it's a nice skirt, comes out of the cover well. Good weed guard, really stout hook. So if you're looking for a tungsten jig, it says it right on the back, 1/2 ounce. So if you're like me, you don't forget. But traditional color, black blue, if that's what you're looking for, there's their black and blue, which I didn't have. So there it is right there, the 1/2 ounce jig. Here's the packaging from the inside. That Keitech, it's got that decoy hook, that Model 4 heavy duty jig. So if you're looking for a heavy duty flipping pitching jig, check out that Keitech. It's a nice jig. And as I said, it comes through the cover very well, very well. I've been throwing it a lot lately. So the black blue I got. And I also got the, this is the green pumpkin color. If I can get this open, I will show it to you. So if you're looking for just a green pumpkin skirted jig with that black flake on there in the skirt, real simple. Great natural color for a jig. Whenever I get a new jig, I always like to take it out, get the, you know, like I like to say, I call it combing out the skirts, because they get a little, sometimes they get bunched up when they're in the packaging for a little while. But that's pretty good shape of that skirt. There you go. So if you're looking for the green pumpkin version, there it is. And last but not least, this is what they call, I believe, Okeechobee Craw. Yeah, this is the Okeechobee Craw. Which, if you ever see an Okeechobee Craw color, you know it's going to have some green pumpkin in it. It's going to have some blue in it. So you've got the blue in there. You've got the, I don't know if you want to call it a green pumpkin or a watermelon. It's more like a watermelon, I'd say. It's got some blue flake in there. But 3 nice jigs. Three nice jigs. So that's there. I think there's 6 colors in their line, and you guys saw the other 3 in my other video. So there's the other 3. So just to recap the video, 3 of the Model 4 heavy-duty jigs from Keitech, half-ounce, all of these. And this is the Okeechobee Craw, that green pumpkin, and the black and blue. Got 3 of those. Another pack, and I didn't put these away. Another pack of the Shad Impact 5-inch in that Table Rock Shad color, which is really, really cool. Really cool color. I can just see the smallies munching on that. And, you know, hopefully I can, you know, keep getting out. The weather's been decent. As I can say, the wind is really lousy. But hopefully that will settle down a little bit. I don't care if it's, you know, in the 40s or 50s. I don't mind going out fishing then, but that wind just makes it really unpleasant. This is the Swing Bait 2.8. That, as I said, that natural blue pearl, even though it does look kind of pinkish. There's that bait. Got one of those. A couple more of the Swing Impact Fat Keitechs in the 3.3 and the 3.8 in that electric blue and chartreuse color, which is an awesome color. Two more of those. I was getting low on that one, 3.3. Let's see what else here. I didn't put anything back yet together. This is the Hyper Spider 3.2, the natural craw color. That's that natural craw, which is really awesome looking. And the packaging, if you guys haven't seen it. And I also got it in that that green pumpkin, green and purple flake color, which is awesome too. This bait is, this is probably my favorite new bait from Keitech lately. Is that one right there? All right, I showed you the jigs again. I did get some little spiders at 3.5 inch in that blue back cinnamon color. That's what that looks like up close. If you guys have not seen it before and you're interested. Blue back cinnamon, very nice. So, bag of those. As I said, I've not put these back yet. That green pumpkin, purple and green flake one in the little spider, 3.5 inch. Very nice spider jig for your Ned heads. Oh, let's see, the dark goby color, pack of that. And then another one of the Glide Cameron craws, that 3.5 inch bait. And this is that dark, or just plain old goby. Plain old goby color. It's a cool bait. Cool bait. I'm really looking forward to getting a full season in on it next year. And did get a couple of, like, you know, semi, you know, not from Keitech, but some fishing stuff from Amazon. I got another. Every time I make an Amazon order, I always throw in a line, especially when it's on sale. It's just some 10-pound Seaguar fluoro. That's how I keep my line kind of in stock. If I know I'm getting low on a size of fluoro, every time I make, you know, I tend to make a lot of Amazon orders anyway, and then a lot of Amazon orders, especially when the holidays come, I always throw in a thing or two of line just to keep my line selection up to date. And I did grab, I was gonna get these from Plano, and they were out of stock on the Pure Fishing site. So if you guys have never seen these before, these liquid bait things, these are, if you throw a lot of gulp stuff and you want it like, and you know, it's a mess on the boat, and you want to kind of, or it's starting to dry out, if it's in those old bags, these are really good. I get these little containers, because you don't want to spill that gulp stuff in your boat, or even if you're fishing from the bank, you don't want to spill it in your bag. These are great. If you have some gulp products that are starting to dry out, you can get this. I already had this. You can get this Gulp Alive Recharge. You can get this on Amazon. You get it from Berkeley, whoever you get it from, Pure Fishing, and dump it in there, and then you can stick those baits if they're getting dried out in there, and it'll suck in that scent and bring your bait somewhat back to life for you, so you can actually use it. It's not all stiff. So I just grabbed a couple of these. They're really cheap from Amazon. As I said, they were out of stock on the Pure Fishing site, but they had them on Amazon, so I grabbed a couple of some winter. I have some old gulp stuff in bags and stuff that's really starting to get dried out, and I'm gonna give it a bath in this recharge for the winter. See if it comes back to life. But so that's my other fishing related stuff that came the other day. But that's the order, guys. That's the order from Keitech. So I hope you enjoyed that. Any questions on any of these baits, let me know. If you guys have really used like some of these that I haven't really gotten a chance to use that much yet, let me know how you've made out with them. Let me know how you've made out with like the Glide Cameron and this I always forget the name of the swing bait. Yeah, Swing Bait 2.8. If you guys have really put that into use a lot, as I said, I have only used it a little. Let me know how you made out. Let me know how you make out with it. But that's it, guys. As I said, I'll put links from the Keitech site to these baits if you want to check them out. They have a bunch of new baits out. I was going to get some of those new spinner baits, but I just hadn't gotten those yet. I'll save that for the next video. I wanted to get some jigs and some more of the little spiders and hyper spiders. So next time I might get some of those new Keitech spinner baits to try out, and you guys can get a look at those. They look pretty cool. And I love throwing a spinnerbait, even though the spinnerbait bite's been lousy. I thought with this wind 3 days, spinnerbait might be good. I can't get a sniff on it. But that's it, guys. Any questions, let me know. Thanks for watching. Please like and share the video, and I will see you guys soon on YouTube. Mark out.